This video is probably going to feel a little clunky because I'm going to try to walk around and show you how exactly it is attached. So obviously you can see the balloons. You know it's the front of the garland when you take it out of the bag because it has all these small clusters. That's what we call them. So they're meant to fill like any gaps, but also give it dimension. So if you see any, like if they've shifted, which they probably will, we'll try to keep it as straight as possible. Let me close that. But you can just simply move these. I'm trying to do it without shifting this entire thing with one hand. There we go. So you can move these like to different places. If you see any gaps, those are movable. So let me try to shift this. Okay, so the balloon garland itself is attached with one of these clips and a big, there it is, rubber band. And so this will already be on your backdrop. So when you take this whole garland out of the bag, I literally just attach it. Like it's gonna go, there we go. So it's gonna go not all the way in the middle, but kind of like right below, you're gonna see a bolt right here. It's gonna kind of go right there. Now that can be moved, you can be adjusted if you feel like you want more balloons cascading on the ground, okay? Or it can go up higher. So now basically, now that it is clipped is where you do kind of the shifting. Okay, so all I'm doing is just shifting these balloons to come to the front, kind of moving the ones that are on the ground. You see I'm filling in these gaps down here from where it moved, and literally that's all you do. You clip it on the back, and then if you notice that you want some of these balloons down here a little more in the front, or you want the top, like all you literally have to do is shift them and push them, and it may take a little bit of give, but it shouldn't be too much of a challenge. Again, I will give you another clip, and it works literally just like a rubber band. Like see, if you push these, it gets a little taller, and you can pull these down. Just make them sort of do what you want. Yeah, just play with it and see what kind of combination that you like. I like this because I do feel like it gives it a little bit of volume, extra volume at the top. But if you wanted to, you can bring that clip that we clipped on the back, you can bring it down a little bit if you feel like that is too tall. And when you bring it down, it kind of pulls the balloons down with it. Okay, so that gives it a little more flare at the bottom, but a little bit of height at the top. If you want those balloons at the bottom to be a little closer to the arch, just literally, like you just gotta push them over, kind of sit them down. And now there's not a huge gap at the bottom. So it's literally just clipping it on the back and then playing with it. So this basically works like a big rubber band. So to get the backdrop, you'll have extra clips in here. You'll get a big bag with clips and with extra bolts and things like that. So if you feel like you're like, I want one more clip, sometimes you just do. What you do is you take this big rubber band and you put the clip in there, and then you put this around the balloon. Okay, so put this around the balloon, and then you have an extra clip to clip to the backdrop because this will be around the balloon. So again, you'll have a couple of those in this little bag with some bolts. And this backdrop will collect, or these balloons will collect everything. So I did include a microfiber towel. So if you get any dust, any hair, anything like that, I try to make them as clean as possible when I send it to you. But this is what you can use to wipe them off. And then again, try to not have any scented candles burning in your house because it can leave a black residue. Same thing like if you're cooking. So if you have a basement or a room you can keep it in, I mean, they're balloons, like they're not gonna ever be perfect as far as like their aesthetic, but just don't like keep them in the room. If you are cooking, don't have them in the same room, and try to not burn any scented candles. So hopefully this helps. It's so cute, and I can't wait to see it